Greetings, Primal Power Fitness friends. It's Monday, April 13th, and this is supposed to be the start of a great holiday week here in Thailand called Songkran holiday. It's actually the New Year, so they say Sawadi Pimai here in Thailand. Unfortunately, that holiday, as everywhere else around the world, has been many things and events have been postponed. So we're hoping that happens and they get to celebrate in the coming weeks or months, possibly. But we're going to keep hanging in there. So I'm also enjoying a little bone broth this morning. Delicious bone broth. It's available from a local place here called Genius Bar. And I love me some bone broth. And full of collagen, great for your hair, your skin, your joints, your nails. And also, especially for me, loosening up my body a little bit more and as I get going. In theme with that, along with today's workout, instead of more of a strength workout, we're going to do a series of movements, exercises that focus on mobility, stability, and also some basic core movements, the trunk of the body. So just follow along with me, and this might take a little bit longer, depends on how long we're going to get through this, and we'll just get it going. All right, here we go. Okay, we're going to start off with a very basic movement called the inchworm. I'm going to try to keep my legs relatively straight as I come down, hinge forward, come down toward the floor. They might bend a little bit. I'm going to walk my hands out. We call it inchworm. Hold that top of push-up position. Don't let those hips sag right about there. And then walk the hands back, trying to keep the legs as straight as possible. Walk it out. I'm going to do 5 of these. Walking it back. Some of you will keep your legs even straighter than I am. Walk out, walk it out. Good. Walk it back. Want to make it more challenging? Your feet can go a little closer. Good. One more. Right to there. Hold that position. I think that was 5. All right, here we go. Now we're going to start what we call reverse lunges with a little bit of a reach. I'm going to step back with my right leg. Lift my right arm up, lean over to my left. Good, stepping back. Remove other leg. Left leg back. Left arm up, leaning over. Good. Keep switching. Good. Walk back forward. And switch again. As I go now, I'm going to try to look behind me. Good. A little more range of motion. Get in that good position. Your back knee is just off the ground. This is number 4. And 4. Good. Last one. Palms off the ground there, straight here. About 90 degrees there if you can. Last one. Reverse lunge. A little bit of a reach back. And 5. Great. All right, we're going to repeat an exercise we did in one of our earlier workouts. I believe it was in the core section. Core workout. Hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Back relatively flat. I'm going to reach out with my left arm and reach my right leg back. Toe pointing down back towards me, reaching out. So I'm not up here like this. Keep it about even with my butt. And back out. We're holding each position for a couple of seconds. Back in. Keep the knees wide as you come back. Good. Stretch forward and stretch back. Reach. Head stays pointing down. That's 2. Keep going there. Nice and reaching. Hold for a couple seconds in this position. That's 3 on each side. 2 more to go. Good. Last one, let's hold a little bit longer. Hold that position, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Stretch and hold, elbow by the ear, head down, toe pointing down back towards you. 3, 4, 5. Good. Very good exercise for lower and mid back. And to stretch back out of that a little bit, just sit back in that little child's pose everybody loves. Some of you can get your head much closer to your knees than I can. All right, we're going to take that same movement right there, the bird dog, and turn it into more of a crunch. So it's going to look like this. We're gonna do it all on one side to begin with. So I'm stretching out the left arm and the right leg, and then I'm gonna pull my left elbow to my right knee together. 1, and hold. Stretch it back out. 2, and out. 3. We're gonna do 6 on each side. 4. Stretch it out. 5. Last one. 6, and out. Good. Reset, keep those knees wide and switch. Right arm starts out, left leg back. Crunch. 2, 3, 4. Hold that position inside right here. 5, and back in. 6, out, and back again. Bird dog crunches. All right, we're gonna go stand back up again. Really good to get up and down off the ground. The way to get up is just come here and use those legs. All right, we're gonna start now what we call single leg Romanian deadlifts. I'm gonna stand, balance right here, relax my left knee, I'm balancing my left leg. I'm gonna hinge back, arms out to the side. 1, we're gonna stay on the same side. Tap. 2, try to keep your back nice and flat. Good. Left knee is soft, I'm hinging back. All the tension's back here on my left hamstring. Good, that's 3. 2 more. 4, a little more challenge. Don't touch the ground in between, a little balance. Last one, keep that left knee soft, chest up, back flat. Here, and up. Good, shake it out. Let's go with the right leg. Balance on the right leg. Soften right knee, hinge, and back down, down, down. Good. And tap the floor for balance. Back. Hinge over. Pressure's on the hamstring. Good. Tap. 3. 2 more. We're going to balance this time. Hold it there. Come up. Keep that balance. Don't touch the floor. Soften that right knee, back, down, and up. Great. All right. Let's go with some lateral lunges now. We're going to start with my feet fairly close together. I'm going to lunge out a little wide here. That side, good. Feet back together. Right side. Good. Chest stays up like that. Good. Left side. Good. Right side. Left. Good. Right. Good. A little more challenge at the end. That was 3 each. Stay right like this and just go back and forth. 1. Keep that chest up. Head stays level. 2. Head doesn't come up. 3. 4. Feet stay flat on the ground, almost pointing forward. 5. And shake it out. Good work. All right, this next one is one I do a lot, especially when I only have time for a few stretches before I do a workout, and I call this the best stretch by many trainers and coaches around the world, for athletes, for anybody. We're starting our hands and knees. I'm going to walk my left foot up by my left hand, and then stretch my right leg back, like that. Right leg's relatively straight. Keep my chest up, and just sink into that position. Take my left leg, put it back, right leg up by the hand. Let's see if you can get your foot up by that front hand. Okay, if you can't get it there, you can work on it as we go. We're going to keep switching. Good. 4th. Good. One more switch. Try to put, when you come back with this foot, see I'm walking past my hand now. Really good for the hips. My chest is up. As I come back with that left leg, trying to keep my hips down. Not here, keep them down. And then up. Good. Sink in there. As you can see, it's a great barefoot workout. You don't need shoes for this one really too much at all. Good. And then back to here. Sink back to your knees. Good. All right. We're going to add a few arm circles to this now. I'll start from this side first. I walk my right foot up from that position. Take my right arm, pushing down toward the ground. Then I'm keeping my hand's gonna come up like this, circle around, my head follows my hand, bring it back in. That's one. Stretch it out, bring it back in. That's two. One more. Three. Switch. Good. That leg is relatively straight. Here we go. Reach around. Good. Head follows that hand as it comes up and around. You stay, hips stay right there. Keep that chest up. Don't move that lower body at all. Good. Nice. There you go. Get nice and loosened up here. Excellent. We'll adjust this camera just a little bit for this one. Okay. These are called glute bridges. So from this position, hands here about 45 degrees aside, head is down, feet flat on the floor like that. I'm just going to take my hips and lift up and squeeze. Hold there, slowly down, touch lightly, up again and squeeze. We're squeezing for the glutes. And two. We're going to do 5 of these. 3, a little more challenging, put your hands right here. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, down and up. You can just hold this position. Another way to do this, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20, 30. Holding that position, squeezing. Whatever you decide, keep the hips up, don't let those drop, up like that. We're squeezing those glutes and relax. Good. Okay, we're going to take that exercise and make that a little more active also. You'll see, we're going to do what we call a walking glute bridge. We're going to do 8 on each side. So from that position, we'll put our hands back down again like this. I'll lift my hips up, keep my knees at 90 degrees, legs, keep the hips there, and then march. 1, glute bridge marches. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, halfway there. 5, keep those hips up. 5, 6, 6, 2 more. 7, 7, hips are still up. 8, 8, and down. Excellent. Very good. We'll come back up for the next one. Up and down like we said. Good. All right. From here, only a few more to go. We're going to lean over. Sorry. This is for our shoulders now. Feet about shoulder width apart. Shoulder width apart, hip width apart. You're going to hinge over like this position right here. We're not squatting, a little bit of a hinge. Soften those knees. Back is nice and flat. Okay? From that position, hands are behind me. I'm going to stay in this position the whole time. Arms up into an I, right by my ears. Keep it down. Bring them back down. Up into a Y. Letter Y. Good. Bring them back down. Out to the sides in a T. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. Back up into the I. Hold it there. Elbows by your ears. Good. Back down slowly. Up into the Y. Good. Out to the T. Good. I. And down. Y. Bring them down slowly. Maintain that hinge position. Great for your core strength. T. 2 more each. I. And hold. Slowly down. Y. Hold that right there. And down. T. Hold that. Good. Last one. Here we go. Up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Out to the Y. 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Back to the T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And up. A little bit of stretch back there, that lower back. Really good for your lower back, your core. Great for mobility for your shoulders. Mobility and stability. All right, next position. Coming back down again. A little adjustment here. Don't have a separate photographer. I'm going to show you from this angle first. We're going to call this the bear position. So instead of hands and knees, my hands are still underneath my shoulders. I'm going to pick my legs up off the ground like this so those shins are parallel to the ground. This is called the bear. All I want you to do is hold that position. A little bit of a plank. Keep that back flat. Don't let it come like this. Keep that back nice and flat. Head looks down. It's probably about 15 seconds there. Let's go for another 15 if we can. We're going to try a 30-second hold with this bear position. Good. You get tired, just come to your knees. Very good. Keep pushing down to the ground. Keep those shins nice and parallel. Good. And relax. Down and stretch. Very good. All right. So we're going to take that bear now from that position. We're going to have a little movement this time. So I'm going to call some sit-throughs. So from this position, just watch before we start the first series. I'm in the bear. I'm going to lift this side up and then shoot through to my hip and sit right in that hip and then bring it back in. Then I'm going to shoot through to the other side and bring it back in. Coming back to the bear each time. A regression, make it a little easier, is just stay on your hands and knees. Don't go to the bear. Just come sit-throughs like that. Back here. Sit-throughs and like that. All right, we're going to start. We'll do about 5 each side. We're going to try a little harder progression as we get going here. Okay, up into the bear. The shins are off the floor. And sit through on that side. Right to your hip. Good. Come back, reset. Sit through the other side. That's one each. Back to the bear each time. 2. 2. Now to make it a little harder, we're not going to go to the ground. We're going to sit through, but keep that hip in the air. 1. Good. That's 3 actually, sorry. And 3. Good. Reset. 4. 4. 5. Last one. 5. And relax. Very good. Whew. Only got 2 more to go. One's a little challenge and one's a nice closing stretch. Getting stopwatch out for this one. All right, a recent email I sent out to all my Primal Power Posse had this little challenge in there. We're going to go to what we call a top of push-up position. And top of push-up position, we're going to hold that. So we're not going to be on our forearms, we're going to be on our hands. So in that position, it's like this. Hands underneath, shoulders. Also want you to rotate your elbows so your elbow pits are forward. Like that. Hands are going to be right there, hips are there. Not sagging, not way up high. So from that position, we're going to hold for 1 minute if you can. All right? That's your goal for today. We're going to change that as we go. You get tired, just come down and come back up. You can try to finish the minute out, take breaks as you need to. All righty. Are we ready? A 1 minute top of push-up position, plank. Good. Head looks down between the hands. Good. And we've already done 15 seconds. Remember, keep those hips up. Not that high, not that low. A little more challenging, your feet go together. A little bit tougher. Keep breathing. Keep those elbow pits forward. You're halfway there, gang. Already halfway there. Good job. Feet back out. Good. Check that watch. Ooh. And we are at 45. Good, just hold that. You start to feel a little shaking going on as you get going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And stretch way back. This is your finish today. Finish right here. Sink way back in there. I want you to walk your hands away from your head as your head sinks back towards your knees.
Stretch it way out and just breathe into that. Good. Breathe right in. Walk those fingers away, but keep your head and hips back. Keep those hips back. Good.
Excellent, everybody. That's outstanding. So today, we didn't lift weights. It was all body weight, but we loosened up our shoulders, our hips, our upper and lower backs, activated our core quite a bit. Great mobility, stability, core workout on Monday, April 13th, 2020. Have a great day, everybody, and as always, be healthy, be happy.